Welcome to another episode of Factorio. This time episode 50. This is the world tour of the world, how it is right now, and not how it is in like an hour. So we are right here in the newest section. We built it last episode. This is a mess, but it works. Everything you see right now is here to produce science packs, right? All 6 colors, especially not the rocket one, because I couldn't fit a rocket launcher in this tight of space. This system, if fully works, if fully on, will drain for copper belts and for iron belts, but as I only have 1 iron belt feeding in, the system isn't at full speed, and so I don't have problems with that. On the other side of this island, it's not connected right here, so it's an island sorta, so it's easier to defend. If I ever place turret here down, we are safe. We have a coal system that makes power. I wanted to change this system on later on, so we use nuclear instead, and this is just a backup supply for if we need some extra punch, because it probably need that. If we look to the power, we can probably see and tell, because a lot of times it is possible to see where the nuclear. I don't really see that. I only want to see you and you. No, only you two. It doesn't matter. Well, it's gone because it changed the values a little bit. It was possible like there. You could see that the steam engines did less than turbines and kind of stuff, and it was dwindling, and it should be exactly the same. That was the problem with this timer 2000. Was it phi? If steam is low, yeah, it's with phi to being too low. It should be maybe this high, but if we get closer and closer to using more energy, we could adjust that, and that system will work. If you want to see a tutorial on that, just comment down below. You know how that works. I always said that. Don't really ever comment. Anyway, here we have to craft the whole station. So this station crafts everything in small amounts. It is not fast, but it does everything. If you need 1 stack inserter, fill the stack inserter. Good. Here's 50. So it has them in stock. It has a lot of items in stock, so that's really nice. It has almost all items. For example, we're gonna find the labs, because I want to get rid of them, and they're right here. You can put them even in, because the stack insert is set if it's below 15 it works, so these are just not limited. So this is nice. There's a nice fishing spot right here that we can just use robots to fish. You put it, it will sort it out. There's a lot of junk pile right here that's left from the old system that used to be right here. And I would love to give you a tour around, but it's gone. It used to be on top of these iron patches, and I'm now mining out the iron to hope to make sure that I get enough iron in the system, because I probably not getting enough iron. No, let's keep the speed modules for something else. I'm just gonna plump down these 4 more. Oh, way more. Let's make another whole row then, in that case. Oh, we cannot place more, so let's place these down. So this is, you're gonna make sure that they get enough iron within, inside. I hope that works. They said that would work, so they would fix it, so to make sure that the power poles will give power to everything. So now we get a lot of more iron coming in. Then we have our crappy oil fluid thing supply that doesn't do what I want it to do, because it's not balancing the oils out. So the oils are a little bit thrown up because there's no heavy. It's quite a lot of iron, light, and there's a ton of petroleum, but we need more petroleum. Also there's crude oil, so that's nice. Then we have this crap thing. Well, I don't even know how to talk you through it. We have lubricant production right here. It's being just placed there, brought everywhere. It's been used by this one. We have sulfuric. What was it? No, it wasn't sulfur. Sulfur itself would be put in here. Then we generate sulfuric acid. It also been taken out to put in explosive. Explosives being put in a provided chest so we can use it in the system itself. We should limit this one to pretty far further. Also, we're producing quite a lot of batteries. Right here, there's also taken from the sulfuric line. We have 2 plastic things that just powering nothing. They used to be powering red things, but they are now the science things. This is producing its own plastic, as you can see right here. Plastic at its needs, it's exactly the amount if I put it all the speed nodes in, so that's nice. We have the small steel area where steel is being made, the iron area, which is expanded like 4 or 5 times to fit my needs, but it's not working quite well. Let's get rid of this well, because I wanted to do this for a long time. Hey fish, how you going? Can I mark it to kill it? No, alright. So that won't work. It's a lot of good water. Next to the iron line is the copper line, where the copper gets produced. Next to that is our copper storage, because I really want to get rid of this patch, and it all needs to be mined up. So I'm trying to mine it up. And if it's mined up, I can simply move it in theory. But moving 2 million copper isn't the greatest thing. So, but at least it's moved out of the way right here, so you can build something here. And also iron, the things is going to be here, so I can change the rail lines are going to be right here, and the outloading post will be here. And no, the outloading post will be here. Probably oil and that kind of stuff is going here. Some experimental zone 2. So that's, I don't use that zone often, so that's no problem. There's going to be a roundabout right here for the trains. The roundabout is going down, and it will come from every place. So that's about the copper patch. Let me get out of here. Here I was working on a system that you basically put down next to a copper patch, then you hook it up to a line. I never told anyone about it, and it will say the things. Now what I want to do is save that number, and if that number divided by 10, so if there's only 10% of the original size of the thing left, then it will give a warning. So if 90% of the patch has been depleted, then it gives a number, then it gives the signal. Then that's something I want, but I couldn't get that working yet, so yeah. Although this system, where I talked about briefly, is really nice, because this system, basically, let's talk about the upper one. So this, what I clicked on already. First things to do is made me making a tutorial about it, so hit me up in the comments, you know. Because I don't think the numbers are tweaked as much as I want to, so that's why I'm waiting to do that. What it does is it divides the amount of tanks. So you can say, well, I have 9 tanks connected, and if the tanks go below an average of 2000 steam, it's 24,000 right now, which is a little bit high for me, but these engines are off, so that's okay. So it might be a little bit lower than for you. Then send a signal every 2.6 thousand, so every minute, to these things to put another pure uranium cell rod into it. But only do that, so that's right here, only do that if it's been taken out already. So there's a memory cell here, and that light is indicating that there is none inside. And if we give it a signal, this light will go green and then goes off. So depending on, it will go green if you got put stuff in, but it will directly put stuff in, and then it will go off. So that's a nice thing. So yeah, basically you have the storage tank, so that's nice. What I also could do is change this number to be 9 minus 1, so it just skips one tank, but I think that's a little bit cheaty and we need to find a better way. Then let's grab the tank and drive around, because I'm really good at that. Right, I'm gonna hit the water. Apparently I'm not. That's nice. We have a little bit of outposts everywhere, so I'm gonna drive you through a few outposts and then we'll end the episode. Although it's a really short, I cannot turn, that's really nice. It's a really short episode. Don't worry about it because the next one will be longer. This is just a world tour. Normally the world tours take me 50 minutes or something. This one will probably take around 15 instead of 50. Look at the amount of aliens. Do we have repair packs? Yes, that's nice. Let's kill that. So it was tap, tap, to the guns, ready, fire. Let's kill this machine. And switch to that, and then kill them all. Now that's done. Alright, so is there still power here? What's being destroyed? Oh, turrets are being destroyed right there. Well, that isn't the biggest problem, and I'm not worried about that. So basically you have a little bit of outposts here that just defend. I wanted to go explore this way to see how big the water was, and this way I didn't know it. I tried, but I didn't know it, and it was getting too hard, so I made a passage on the upside, on the higher side, to hit it through. Oh, it's by the way the loaded chunks is doing fine, you know, to hit it through right here, and I can see that it's pretty wide open here, I guess. I don't know, because there's still water here, so I don't know. And these groups are getting really big, comparing to these small things. These are really, really big. So yes, let's turn the, oh yeah, we use a power grid. As you can see, it's quite nice. It goes through the whole base. Even the science spec center and the power center use that same nice grid, and that's why that looks nice. This is the old grid. Yeah, you really want to know? It's not nice. Apparently this patch is not connected anymore, and it should right through there. Let's see how it's doing right there, because it's probably not connected. Let's see if we can turn a little bit. Apparently you can get stuck in the sides, because the tank, if the tank turns, it doesn't turn on its own axis. So as you can see right here, it's not a round thing, because normally it can turn around. Apparently it needs a little bit of wide area, a little bit of wider area. So yeah, that's an unfortunate thing. So you cannot write nice things with it. Also, it's not consistent with belts. Tank, I find out. Though it doesn't matter me much, it doesn't bother me much. I couldn't get it working stably with belts, because apparently not the whole hitbox is being hit by the belt or something. I do not know. I'm just driving over power poles, doesn't matter. So this base apparently is not connected to the system, so what we're gonna do is find a way to connect it, and that will turn our stone supply and that kind of stuff right on. But that matters. There's a radar right here, so now we have fission again here, and this stone supply is useless because we probably need to move it anyway. And I'm gonna drive over another pole. How many trees? Did we have that achievement again? Drive over so many trees. Nope. So research all technologies. Survive a hit of 500 damage or more. Produce 20 million electronic circuits. Have 100 rumble combos. And so long, thanks for the finish. What do you need to do that? Probably getting all the research done or something. I do not know. We cannot start research because we have no research center. So then again, we are right here. So we have the production of good stuff. So let's change this around, because probably need more good stuff, because bad stuff is going right through the roof. I call this good stuff, if you want to know. So put it in there. We're gonna start up all these machines. Come on, give me some good stuff. There it is. We're gonna start up all the machines. They have a startup thing. I don't know why they don't start up by themselves. It's pretty irritating. We don't have enough good stuff to supply them all. Let's grab some more. So this will produce quite a lot of good uranium. We can take the bad ones out, put it in chest right here. That's why I made a chest eventually. And we put it in there, and then we put these empty, and put this in there, and put this in there. So all full. That's one is full. So let's put the other parts in here. Let's put the good uranium in here. Meanwhile, so as you can see, it's producing good uranium now at a decent rate. We're making bad uranium by harvesting them from the ground, smelting them down, or centrifuging them down, however you want to call that. It's processing them down. We also have a system right here, but this one is running low for a long time and is not producing up to the maximum capacity anymore. But that doesn't stop me from doing stuff, because we have a nice buffer of good uranium. So that's great. We have a nice buffer of bad uranium. We have an even better buffer of good uranium, because there's 1 in 200 something chance of getting better uranium, that kind of stuff. The original spawn point of the map would be right here. As one of the first thing, I made sure that to put a dot in the map so I know where the spawn point is, somewhere close. For maybe for later use, I don't know, because I can make multiplayer maps with that. Oil stuff. We have this oil stuff. So basically, we have a pump pumping in heavy oil into this tank. It cannot put anything more. So pumping that full. What does this need? It needs steam, and steam needs. Why doesn't steam get inside? Wait a minute. Why ain't you getting steam? Because you ain't getting water or something? And you ain't getting there's water in here, right? Nope, there's no water in there. Water's connected right there. Water is connected there, but nothing else, nowhere else. There used to be water in this pipe, but there isn't water in that pipe. I guess we should do then. This is water somewhere here. I know that. Right there. So if we just do like this, then we could water this water, we get that right here. And if we can get that water right here, then that would be a blessing. So here water. All the water is getting through. And the system should turn on again. Alright, they're turning on again, so we get oil again. So this is the upper part. Then we have one that's just filtering heavy oil, heavy crude oil to the things. So to keep this process running. And also if we have enough coal, and that's where this system comes in. Also these will get all triggered, and we'll start making, start refining more oil. But it apparently cannot get rid of its petroleum. So there's a pump pumping petroleum in here, and the petroleum is pumping it in here, and that's pumping it around. Isn't working, so it cannot go any further. Where do we let the tank? Right there. So that's around oil and uranium processing. Let's walk to the walls and show you a little bit of the walls. You can see really see the grid easily here. And maybe the place where we hit the oil up, and then it will be done of this episode. And we apparently we have enough time. I always underestimate world tours, because world tours normally take like maybe 50 minutes, but I think, well, this world tour is going to be short, because this is going to be 20 minutes, and by the starting of this episode I was like, world tour 8 minutes and I'm done. Apparently we are 90 minutes already. Hello trees, bye trees. So we have yeah, this used to be useful to prevent lag, but yeah, they now both cannot fill a belt anymore, so it doesn't matter anymore. I could use a simple system there, but it doesn't matter. Getting it from the ore patch right here somewhere. Can we see that? Oh, it's right there. It's probably really empty. The oil line is where it's this nice oil line. This runs down to an oil spot. I'm just gonna drive down. I don't care about trees. They're gonna be removed anyway. And then the robot, well, he's lucky because I just can't pick it up. So here's where all the oil comes from. All the oil, yep, all mine oil comes from this single spot. So for everyone who thinks, well, one pump jack is not enough to run a base, think again, because it is possible apparently. I'm still doing one single pump jack. I pretty much should expand a little bit further, because if we go right there, there's a nice oil field. This is the smallest oil field. There's one right here that's easier, but it's less big. And after that, I probably need to go pretty far, because this one is really nice because it's 7,000, and these even are 3,000, 3,000, nothing. Wouldn't even consider that. There's not much around here, you know. Here's something 600 and then 900. It's not much. 4,000, 5,000. Not much oil. 3,000. So this is a really good patch, but I am not incapable. No, I would be capable of getting there, because if I just switch to that and just destroy their bases anyway. Hello robots, come here. Let's go to that. Hello, how are you? That's how simple you kill enemies. So the oil patch is right here. It's pretty big. This looks good. Come on, come on, aliens. Hello, how are you? It's fun to do. It costs so much bullets. It is fun. And let's kill them all. Let's end them. Even the behemoths are not strong enough to get against this monstrous tank, which is nice. Anyway, where are you going? He's just like, I'm gonna go where you were 5 minutes ago. That's not gonna work, you know. Anyway, the walls are pretty thin, and I wanted to make auto repairing walls and that kind of stuff, but I need a rail network to supply me stuff that I need for that. So I first need a rail network, so that's not yet done. So that's gonna take a while. When the rail network is done, I'll make auto repairing walls and kind of stuff, and better walls, and expand further more and make more cool stuff. Get an experimental area, so like I had the last time, and so much cool stuff. But for now, that's about it. This is not much done. I told you, 21 minutes. But anyway, we did launch rockets in this map already, 2. One on camera somewhere, one in the last episode, because I was cleaning out a lot of stuff, and I didn't want the silo, the rocket silo, to be loaded up fully and then not being used. So I used that up because I didn't know if I would get the stuff back of that system, which is pretty a shame if you wouldn't. But that's about it for now. Have a nice day and goodbye.